So, okay students, good morning first of all. Now today from the same chapter, that is the determinant which is going on, the very most important topic, that is the applications of determinants and matrices. Okay, so we will discuss this topic by taking some examples, or we will solve some problems. So first of all, I have taken one math, that is the solve the systems of linear equation by the matrix method. Now how you will solve? How we will solve this type of problem? So look at here, the given system of equation can be written in the matrix form as Ax equal to B. Okay, so look at here, 2 minus 1 3 4 x y minus 2 3. So obviously you can get it here, that where A is equal to which one? 2 minus 1 3 4. Okay, B will be minus 2 3 and x is xy. So now what we have to do, first of all we have to find the determinant of A. So determinant of A, this one, this is the matrix A. So determinant of A will be what? 8 minus of minus 3, that is 8 plus 3, that is equal to 11, which is obviously not equal to 0. So A inverse exists, or I can say that which implies A is non-singular matrix, and has a unique solution. Correct? So now what we have to find? We have to find the cofactors. So before finding the cofactors, what actually we have to do? We have to do the minors. So M11 from A here, from M11 will be what? 4. M12 will be 3. M21 minus 1 and M22 equal to 2. So obviously what we are getting? So now C11 will be 4, C12 will be minus 3, C21 will be 1 and C22 will be 2. Correct? So matrix cofactors, therefore matrix of the cofactors, or matrix cofactors of element of A, what actually you have got? 4 minus 3 1 2. Correct students? 4 minus 3 1 2. Now adjoint, we have to find the adjoint of A, that is the transpose of that matrix. 4 minus 3 1 2, transpose of this. So 4 minus 3 1 2, this is the adjoint of A. So we know A inverse equal to 1 by mod A adjoint A, that is 1 by mod A, what you have got? 11, and adjoint A is this one, that is 4 1 minus 3 2. Now whatever the relations earlier you have taken, that is Ax equal to B, by using the same relations I am doing over here. Now Ax equal to B, so obviously x will be what? A inverse B. So x means, earlier already I told, x and y here, and A inverse just now you have calculated 1 by 11, 4, 1, minus 3, 2, and B is this one, that is minus 2, 3. Okay students, so ultimately x, y, what you are getting, 1 by 11, do this product, so what you are getting, minus 8 plus 3, then after 6 plus 6, so x, y equal to 1 by 11 minus 5, 12, or you can write in such a way, that is minus 5 by 11 and 12 by 11. So ultimately you are getting x equal to minus 5 by 11 and y equal to 12 by 11. This is the final answer. Okay students, so I hope more or less clear to you that how we will proceed for the linear equations of the matrix. Correct? I will take few more examples so that it will be more clear to you. Okay students, so another one maths I have taken here, that is look at the same thing, but I have taken the 3 equations, so no more problem. So in such a way we will proceed here. So first of all, what we have to write, the given linear equations, the given system of equations can be written in matrix form as Ax equal to B. So 1, 1, 1, 1 minus 1, 1, 2, 1 minus 1, x, y, z, 6 to 1. So where A will be 1, 1, 1, 1 minus 1, 1, 2, 1 minus 1, x will be x, y, z, and B will be 6 to 1. Okay. So after that we have to find mod. So now date A will be what? Date A, we have to find the date A, that is 1, 1, 1, 1 minus 1, 1, 2, 1 minus 1. So what we are getting, this one, this is 0, okay, this is here minus 3 plus 3, so 3, and here plus 3, so that is equal to 6, which is not equal to 0. So obviously here also A inverse exists, or I can say, which implies A is a non-singular matrix. Okay, A is a non-singular matrix and has a unique solution. Okay students, so now we have to find the cofactors. So first of all, find the minor. So M11 will be what? Minus 1, 1, 1 minus 1, correct? So that is will be 0. M12 1, 1, 2, 1, 2 minus 1, that is equal to minus 1 minus 2, that is equal to minus 3. M13 1 minus 1, 2, 1, so that is equal to 1 minus 1 plus 2, that means 3. Correct, students? Next, M21. M21 will be what? 1 1 1 minus 1. That is equal to minus 1 minus 1 minus 2. M22. M22 will be what? 1 1 2 minus 1. That is equal to minus 1 minus 2 minus 3. M23. M23 will be 1 1 2 1 1 1 2 1. 1 minus 2 means minus 1. Next, M31. M31 will be 1 1 minus 1 1 minus 1 1. That is equal to 1 minus of minus 1 means 1 plus 1 2. M32. M32 will be 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 means 1 minus 1 0. Correct? And M33 will be 1 1 1 minus 1 minus 1 minus 1 means minus 2. Okay, students? So this is the thing what we have got. Now I will just rub the upper part so that I will get little space. Okay, students? So these are the things we have got. So after that, from here, let's see which is the matrix of the cofactors, or just mention let matrix of cofactors of A equal to C will be what? Directly you can write 0, this one will be 0, this one will be minus 3, okay, this one will be 3, then after 2 minus 3 1, then from here 2 0 and minus 2. Okay, students? So this is the matrix of the cofactor you have got. What we have got? 0. So 0, this will be 3 obviously. 0 3 3, then after 2 minus 3 1, 2 0 minus 2. Correct? Now adjoin A equal to C transpose, because we have to find the transpose of this one. So C transpose. So that means just find out the transpose of that one. That is equal to 0 3 3 2 minus 3 1. Okay, then 2 0 minus 2. Correct? Now A inverse equal to what we know, 1 by mod A. 1 by mod A adjoin A. Mod A earlier we have got 6. So 1 by 6, and this one 0 2 2, 3 minus 3 0, 3 1 minus 2. Correct, students? So from the earlier expressions, actually we have AX equal to B. So from there x equal to what? A inverse B. So x, y, z will be A inverse means this one 1 by 6 0 to 2 0 to 2 3 minus 3 0 3 1 minus 2, and B earlier B is this one 6 to 1 6 to 1. So just do the calculations. Let us do this one. 1 by 6 will just here as it is. Then after multiplications, what actually we have got after the matrix multiplication, we will get here 6, 12 and 18. So that means 6 by 6 is 1, 12 by 6 is 2, and this is 3. So therefore x equal to 1, y equal to 2 and z equal to 3. So this is the final answer. So I hope it is more or less clear to you, students. Now the students, the third questions I have taken, which is also very much interesting. Look at here. The cost of, listen the question very carefully. The cost of 4 kg onion, 3 kg wheat and 2 kg rice is rupees 60. Next, the cost of 2 kg onion, 4 kg wheat and 6 kg rice is rupees 90. And the cost of 6 kg onion, 2 kg wheat and 3 kg rice is rupees 70. Find the cost of each item, that means onion, wheat and rice per kg by the matrix method. We have to solve these maths by using matrix method. So when you will start the math, particular math, just suppose let rupees x, rupees y and rupees z, okay, be the cost of onion, wheat and rice respectively. Okay, so then automatically from the given expressions what we can write, then we have 4x plus 3y plus 2z equal to 60. Next expression 2x plus 4y plus 6z equal to 90, and then after 6x plus 2y plus 3z equal to 70. Okay, now the given expressions or given equation can be written in matrix form. How? Let us write as AX equal to B. So means what? 4, 3, 2. This 4, 3, 2 coefficient of x, y and z. Then after 2, 4, 6. Then after 6, 2, 3. Correct, students? And x is the variable, that is x, y and z. And b obviously these values, that is 60, 90 and 70. So just mention here where a is nothing but 4, 3, 2, 2, 4, 6, 6, 2, 3. Okay, and capital X will be x, y, z, and b equal to 60, 90, 70. Okay, now the next step, what we have to do, we have to find the determinant of A. So let us rub the board, then after. Okay, so now mod A. Okay, students, so A, the variable of A is what we have taken, that 4, 3, 2, correct. Then after 2, 4, 6, and the last one is 6, 2, 3. So let us find the mod, that is 4, 12 minus 12 minus 3, 6 minus 36 plus 2, 4 minus 24. So obviously this part is 0. This is minus 3 into minus 30, okay, and this one 2 into minus 20. So ultimately we are getting what? 90 minus 20, that is equal to 50, which is not equal to 0. So therefore I can write, here I am writing, therefore A inverse exists. Okay students, so as A inverse exists, so let us find the cofactors. So cofactors of the given matrix A will be here 0, 30, minus 20, okay, this one will be minus 5, 0, 10, this will be 10, minus 20 and 10, okay. So therefore adjoint A equal to transpose of C, that means 0, 30, minus 20, minus 5, 0, 10, then after 10, minus 20, 10. So A inverse will be 1 by mod A, adjoint A, that means 1 by mod is coming 50 here, then after adjoint is 0, minus 5, 10, 30, 0, minus 20, minus 20, 10, 10, correct? So as we have taken, here I am doing, after this here we have AX equal to B, so X will be A inverse B, so that means X, Y, Z will be 1 by 50, 0, minus 5, 10, 30, 0, minus 20, minus 20, 10, 10, and B, from that B matrix is what? B matrix earlier we have taken 60, 90 and 70, correct students? So just look at here, from each and every element I can take here 5 common, correct, and from here 10 common. So what we can take, 5 into 10, 5 we are getting from this matrix and 10 I am getting from this matrix by 50 taken common. So the remaining part will be here 0, minus 1, 2, 3, 0, minus 2, minus 2, no? What you have taken? What you have taken? You have taken 6 here, then after minus 4 here, then after minus 4, 2, 2, and here 6, 9, 7. So this one cancel completely. So now only the matrix product. So do the product, 0, then after minus 9, then after plus 14, correct? Then after 36, 0 plus 0, then after minus 28, okay students? Then after minus 24, then after plus 18, then after plus 14. This is what we got, X, Y and Z. So which is equal to 5, 8 and 8, correct? So I can write, which implies X equal to rupees 5, Y equal to rupees 8 and Z equal to rupees 8. This is the final answer. I hope it is clear students. So very interesting maths. Clear?